Example 4, angle side relationships. An interior designer uses triangulation to create depth in a client's living room. If measure of angle B is to be less than measure of angle A, so they're telling you whatever measure of angle B is, let's say it's 30, it is always going to be less than measure of angle A. And measure of angle A looks obtuse, so let's just pretend that it's an obtuse angle for the moment. I'm just plugging in numbers to kind of help orient myself with it, right? That's not the actual numbers for this problem. I'm just picking some that match what they're giving me so far. The distance between the two lamps. So, if measure of angle B is to be less than measure of angle A, which distance should be longer? The distance between the two lamps. So that would be BC, which is opposite the 120. Uh, or the distance from lamp B to the midpoint of the top of the artwork. Or the distance from lamp B to the midpoint of the top of the artwork. Midpoint to the top of the artwork. That would be this right here. Midpoint to the top of the artwork. Oh, that's point A. The midpoint to the top of the artwork. I got to look at the top of the artwork, and I see there that the midpoint is A. Okay, that's what was throwing me off. So we're then comparing it to side BA. So this is BA, and the other side we did in red, it was BC. Okay, so let's just redraw this triangle now. Looks something like this. I made up 30 and 120, but it seems to not really matter that much. Angle B, angle A, and C. So we're comparing BC. I'll put a little question mark here. And BA. And what we're trying to figure out is which is bigger. BA or BC. So one way you can write that is what's the relationship between BA and BC? And here you're just going to put one of these two inequality symbols. All right. So let's just think about it for our specific numbers that we came up with, and then we'll try some other numbers. 120, 30, so that's 50. So the last one would also have to be 30 degrees. So which would be bigger in this case? Well, side A would be bigger. And I know that because B has to be less than A anyways. So in this case, 120, 30, 30, BC is bigger than BA. Now, I still want... oh man, that was a horrible triangle. Angle B to be less than angle A, but let's make them closer together. So this looks like it's obtuse. So let's make it 91 degrees. The smallest, like, nice whole obtuse angle we can get. So this has to be less than it. Well, how about 89? And that would mean that this angle over here, oh, hold on, is that right? 91 plus 89, oh, no, that can't be it. It'd have to be 88 degrees, and this would have to be 1 degree over here. So no matter what I'm doing here, even when they get really close together, and they add up to 179 degrees together, and there's still just 1 degree left over here. That just going to makes this guy even smaller. And so again, BC is going to be greater than BA, and that was when we had 91. Let's do this A, B, and C. 91, 88, and C was 1. Let's try it where A is 91 degrees again, so still obtuse. But let's say this is where 1 degree is. That would mean you'd have to have 88 over here on C. So 91, 88, 1, and 88. That would mean that BC is still bigger than BA, because 91 is still bigger than 88. All right. So we're pretty sure about those methods. So I'm just trying to see if there's some way I can construct it so that C is larger than this. And I can do that if A is acute. So let's make this, 75 degrees. And I just need another angle here that is less than 75, but I got to make it really extreme. Let's make this 1 degree. So that's 76 total. That means I need to have 104 over here. If that's the case, 75, 1, and 104, then BC is actually smaller than BA. So if I make that angle A acute, I'm able to get and angle B super small. I'm able to get the opposite of all the other scenarios. So that's how I'm going to explain, or that's what I'm going to explain. If angle A, I should do one more where I'll make angle A a right angle. Let's make it 90 degrees. So if it's 89, then this has to be 1. It's still the same scenario as this case over here, where BC is bigger. But if I make this 1, this at most can get up to 89, which is still going to be smaller than 90. So yeah, I'll do this one here. That's the most extreme, 1 and 89. And BC is greater than BA. All right. If angle A is obtuse or right, BC is greater than BA, no matter the size of angle B. If angle A is acute and angle B is very small. Remember, so what I'm describing here is this scenario now. Angle A is acute, angle B is very small. Then angle C may be larger than angle A, so BC would be less than BA. There we go. I think we've covered all the scenarios there. Basically, I knew at some point there was some angle that was going to make it so that it didn't work out. Now, if you, in real life, what would the 75, 1, and 104 look like? It would be a very weird picture. So there would be an angle here from the midpoint of the paintings. Oh, no, I'm drawing this backwards. And It'd be a very, very tall lamp on the right. So, like, this lamp would be gigantically tall. And this would be a little tiny, like, nightlight in the side there. That'd be the only way that that would work as a way of making BA smaller or bigger than BC. Um, but that doesn't look close to the picture at all, right? So it's not a very likely thing. Um, Especially if we want A to stay obtuse, then BC is always going to be bigger.